Hi everyone, my name is Shakina. Welcome to my channel. Today I wanted to talk about why I love being alone, specifically because over the past couple of months or so, I have forced myself to do everything I want to do, but do it alone. Overall, the experience has been really enjoyable. I have really learned to appreciate being alone, and I want to just tell y'all why I love being alone. I love being alone because first, it gives me the space to actually care about myself. What I mean by that is it gives me the space to tend to my wants and needs. Through doing that, I learn a lot about myself. I ask myself, okay, what do I want to do? And I just do it. Or what do I feel like I need right now? And I give myself that need. I'm basically just treating myself exactly how I would want to be treated. And over time, I end up learning, okay, this is what I don't like and this is what I do like, because I'm giving myself what I need, giving myself what I want. I'm loving myself genuinely. It makes me feel a lot more fulfilled, and because I'm giving myself so much care and tending to myself as I need and want to be, it not only makes me feel a lot more loved, but it makes me feel a lot more loving too. I end up feeling a lot better, but I also feel in a mood to actually give that love towards others too. I'm in a better place to be kinder because I'm basically so kind to myself. And I've heard a lot of cliches about, loving yourself and self-care, but trying to sit down with myself and figure out what that really means. What does self-love really mean? By forcing myself to spend so much time alone, I really have learned a lot about it. When I'm alone, I can just ask myself, okay, what do I want to do? I do it, and then after some time I learn what I like about it and what I don't like, and then I go forward knowing what I like and what I don't like. Through that process of learning about myself, I end up doing things that I actually enjoy a lot more. I feel a lot happier. Overall, I'm treating myself exactly how I want to be treated. I'm doing the things I want to do. I'm tending to my needs according to how I believe they need to be tended to. It overall makes me feel a lot more fulfilled, and because I feel so loved and cared for, even if it's by myself, I feel overall loved, and it then puts me in a better mood to actually want to be loving. So that's reason number one. Reason number two about why I love being by myself is because I get to be unapologetic about my own interests. When I'm alone, I don't have to worry about accommodating for what someone else may want, and I get to focus on what I want and what I need. Really why I love that so much is because through all the time I spent alone, I've been exploring so many different parts of myself. I can explore them to the furthest extent I want to for the longest time I want to. I don't ever have to apologize for it. Because I'm alone, it's really up to me how I want to go about things. It gives me the space to literally learn what I love, learn what I hate, learn what I like, what I don't really have a taste for. Hate's a strong word, but you know what I mean. It's time to myself where I can have all the fun I want and be unapologetic about it. And I use the word fun loosely. I'm not saying it's like that 24/7, but overall it's just this positive feeling of whatever I want to do. So for example, I've been skateboarding every day for the past maybe 2 months. I made it a mission for me to get as much skateboarding practice as I can because I want to improve a lot. I learned that I loved skateboarding as much as I do, and I enjoy it, and I love the way it makes me feel just by spending time by myself. And skateboarding was something I could do alone. I started doing it alone more and more. It was something that was making me happy every single day. And the example of skateboarding from the day I started I guess taking it more seriously to now, I have learned so much. That applies not just that one hobby, but just in general, just how much I can just grow, and I love that. It makes me so proud of myself, honestly. I'm proud for accomplishing something, say a trick, but it's the fun I'm having while doing it. And that's what being alone like is for me kind of all the time. Other things I learned to love, like makeup, for instance. I've known I love makeup like for years, right? What do I want to do? Okay, I love makeup, I want to do makeup. I can sit and really just enjoy the process. That's just something that makes me feel happy, and that little bit of like happiness that I'm giving to myself just makes for another enjoyable experience. But because I'm giving myself so many of these enjoyable experiences, I'm treating myself how I would love to be treated. I would love to be treated with love. I would love to be treated where I can just feel happy. Maybe not all the time, but a lot of the time. And by spending so much time alone and learning how to treat myself basically makes for so many enjoyable moments. It makes me like an overall much happier person. So the third reason why I love being alone so much is that it forces me out of my comfort zone for the better. For these past couple of months, I've been spending time by myself consistently and just forcing myself to go anywhere I want but alone. Doing that, even if it's just like once a week, just making an effort to do that consistently, right? Sometimes it's multiple times a week, even like daily though, because I skateboard almost daily and I practice that by myself 99% of the time. But by doing this, I have had so many great experiences and memories over the past couple months that I'm so grateful for. So for example, like this past weekend, I got dressed up and I was gonna go to the museum and then go look at the Golden Gate Bridge from this viewpoint, and then go to the beach and maybe get something to eat. But I ended up oversleeping that day, and I took too long to get ready, so I was gonna miss the museum. By the time I would have got there, they would have been almost closed. But when I was on the train ride over to the museum, I saw a whole bunch of people dressed up really cute, and I saw these two girls dressed up super cute, and I asked them, is there an event that y'all are going to? And they were like, yeah, we're going to Pride. And I was like, oh my god, like where is it? And they told me where it was, and I ended up going to Pride by myself. I had so much fun. I was there by myself for like the first hour. I watched a drag show. I watched like this one like queer stripper performance that was like really tea, you know, like it was really cute. I saw like a musician perform, and I saw like a whole bunch of vendors and bought like jewelry, and it was just such a vibe. I ended up making my way to like this one stage. They were just like playing really good music, and the crowd was so lit. The crowd was like having such a good time. Everyone was just dancing. It was just like a whole bunch of young black people in the crowd. I was like watching, and I was having like really bad FOMO. If you know me, you know I love to dance. So many people were dancing, but I was like too scared to dance by myself. I'm not there yet, like in a big crowd of people. So I went over to this one group of friends, went up to them, and I was like, hey y'all, I saw y'all dancing and y'all looked really cute. I came by myself and I wanted to know if I could dance with y'all. And they were like, of course. I started dancing with them. We were having like a good time. I ended up hanging out with them after Pride. They were going out to eat and they invited me with them. After we got food, we literally just hung out together and like went around San Francisco. There was still like a whole bunch of Pride festivities going on that day, so I ended up making new friends. And even like a couple months ago, the idea of like going somewhere like Pride alone, like I have been going places alone for, you know, this isn't something totally new. Like I've been going places alone, but somewhere like Pride alone, that I might have done. But going up to people I don't know in a big crowd and asking to dance with them by myself, like completely by myself, that would have intimidated the fuck out of me, like even a couple months ago. So I think just from like practicing spending so much time alone, it's definitely made me so much more confident. Yeah, I can definitely recognize in myself that after spending so much time alone and having all these enjoyable experiences just by myself, I can recognize how much happier I am and a lot more confident I am in myself. Also, like, I kind of got here just by like forcing myself out of my comfort zone. So I am pretty proud of myself for just ripping off the band-aid and just like doing it. Not every day is like this positive, but there's never been a day where I went out by myself and tried to enjoy my time and came home regretting that I went out. I'm so grateful because I've been able to have so many great experiences and made so many great memories just from doing that. Even just talking about it, even where I am right now, I'm at the beach and I came by myself. It was really, really hot where I live today, so I brought my dog because I don't want to stay in that hot ass house. But I usually don't bring her. Basically, life is great. Life is great when you try to make it great, and it's really nice to do it by myself. Yeah, it would be nice with people, but I don't think I could learn as much about myself as quickly as I did if I didn't do it alone. I have great memories with friends, but they're not like the ones I had alone. I just really, really enjoy it, and I really, really love it. Yeah, it's very easy to say that I've grown as a person. Not to get super cliche, but who cares? But yeah, I just really, really love it, and I genuinely love being alone now. Ghost all your friends, be alone, be happy. I'm just kidding.